And that feels like I just need to get out of Perk's way, because it is time for Big Perk's big list of big duos under the most pressure this year. It ain't my list. Perk, take it away.
Yeah, you know it's right. Summertime is over. Get those skinny dudes, in shape dudes out the way. Fall is coming. Winter coming. It's big fella, big men season. It's big boy time. This means a big list, and I'm bringing big energy. Big Perks, big list, duo under pressure this upcoming season. At number 5, I'm going to start it off. Zach, I'm throwing the live because I miss you. Give me the energy before we go into the weekend. Let me hear it. Bam! There we go. A little delayed. But this is Joel Embiid and James Harden. And yes, I believe James Harden will be in the Philadelphia 76ers uniform. He has no choice. Philly has all the leverage. Listen, they need to get it right. Right now, the Milwaukee Bucks are the top dog, in my opinion, in the East. But that doesn't mean if James Harden don't get his mind right that him and Embiid can't do special things. They're under the most pressure because Embiid might walk away. Chiney, I know you've been busy, working a lot, working around the clock, but give me the energy. I'm dropping the behind-the-back pass to you. Give it to me.
Bam!
I don't know, that was a little suspect, but it's still good.
Wow.
I'm going with this duo right here. Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns. I believe this is the point of their careers where they need to come together and at least make it to the conference finals. At least make a lot of noise in the West. Be a top 3 seed in the Western Conference. Show that y'all could play together. Be able to coexist, not throwing each other under the bus. They under the most pressure because I believe if it don't work, Karl Anthony Towns will be on the first thing smoking. At number 3, Malika, give it to me. I know you've been off on vacation, but you've been back for 2 weeks, so let me hear it, girl.
Bam!
There we go. There we go. That's the energy. These two right here, Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, right, has the potential to be the best backcourt in the NBA. But it was times last season where Darius Garland would fade off because Donovan Mitchell is so ball dominant. If they want to advance, they can't depend on Evan Mobley. They can't depend on Jared Allen. Those two guys have to rise to the occasion together. And I'm thinking second round is they ceiling at least to keep those two together. At number 2, I'm going to take it here. Bam! That's the energy we need right there. That's the energy. I'm not letting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum off the hook. I know Jaylen Brown just signed that massive extension. By the way, JB, thanks for the jerseys for my boys. I understand all that, but I can't let you off the hook. With that much money, a lot to be expected. Jason Tatum is going to be coming up for a big bag. This is a team that has been the favorite every single year for about the last 2 years of coming out of the Eastern Conference by Vegas. God damn it, they got to deliver. Coming in at number 1. Here we go. Let's give it a camaraderie together, okay? Here we go.
Bam!
Bam!
Bam! There we go. The team that we've been talking about, the two that we've been talking about, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. It's no more time for them. This is it. This is the make or break season. And if it don't happen, if they don't reach to the finals, get to the finals, then I say the Clippers got to move on from both of them, in my opinion. We've been waiting too long for those two to be able to coexist and at least make it to the conference finals, and every single year is something.
I see Chiney's finger. I know, Zach, you were in my ear before Perk even stopped talking. Zach first, and then Chiney real quick.
What's wrong?
Look, I know this is not my list, not Malika's list, not Chiney's list. I know it's Perk's list, but Perk, how can you have a top 5 under pressure duos and not have Giannis and literally anyone from the Bucks pick anyone after his recent comments? That's number 1. That's the franchise under the most pressure in the entire NBA.
Also, Luka and Kyrie, KD and Devin Booker.
They won the championship already. They won the championship already.
It feels like the only way to put a bow on this conversation is it ain't my list, it ain't Zach's list, it ain't Chiney's list, but if it was, we would have a couple of notes. Big Perk, thank you as always for being.
Super.